Hey everybody, Jason here. Happy Tuesday-ish. Happy-ish Tuesday. So sorry about yesterday. I actually recorded a video, uploaded it. I usually wait a little bit between the time I upload it and make it public because it's processing, and if I make it public right away, just the resolution and everything is just super muddy. So I usually wait a half an hour or something like that after uploading it to make it public. That way you guys don't get just crazy crappy looking video. Oh, I wonder if that's real. Hopefully not. Okay. Well, I guess it could be in the near term here. We could definitely see some lows like that. So Elon did sell another tranche of shares, pretty close to 1 million shares yesterday. So positive, the fact that Tesla wasn't just down on his own. Positive because that means if he keeps his typical pattern, or what the pattern has been, he's been doing that once a week. So potentially that means for the rest of the week he's done selling, but no guarantees because there hasn't been a perfect pattern developed. But the other thing that I realized, and I post this on in the Discord under the Tesla information. Gary Black, who's a hedge fund manager, went through this. And sorry if you didn't catch it. It was actually a live stream that he did, and I think it was removed right afterwards. But a lot of really good information from Tesla management based on his meetings. But essentially, hedge funds know when he's selling. So at this point, they can see the volume and the price that comes in. They have more data, so we only have level 1 and level 2 data generally available to us. They'll have higher level 3 data, which will show the brokerages that the sells are coming from. So at that point, once they can identify the brokerage, because he's probably not switching brokerages to sell his shares through every single time, as soon as they identify a large sell order coming through that brokerage, they're able to take advantage of the fact that they know that day he is selling, and most likely the stock price will go down. And in that case, they can short it or buy puts on that day. So they've been down 5% days. So good thing if pattern keeps up. Like I said, the rest of the week we shouldn't have any selling. He's got about 5 more to go. He's about 70% the way through selling the shares that he said he was going to sell. That coupled with this huge macro environment, all the downsides with Omicron, with interest, with CPI, with everything on top of everybody kind of bracing for Jerome Powell tomorrow. So we have all those things in the macro environment just absolutely beating us up here. And in light of the fact that we know he's got 5 more tranches coming, and that could push the stock down even when it has a bounce up for a few percent, or today, I mean, we're down on the stock, mostly I think just due to macro environment stuff. I wanted to push things out a little bit, so I pushed everything out, even when I was at like $1,000, out till next year. So even with the price being beat way down, and this is, to me, it's pretty insanely cheap right now. I did pick up another share today, but even with it being down so much, when those hedge funds know that he's done selling, and which they will, especially like within a week, since he's been doing it weekly, they'll be able to buy back in. We have that. We have 2 more factories opening, most likely starting production by the end of the year. We have Tesla semi deliveries. Look, as I'm telling you, these catalysts, it's going down. But so we have those coming in, and then January, obviously, we have production delivery numbers somewhere around, right after the first of the year, and then we have our earnings. So all super positive catalysts. And even though we've been just absolutely beat these last these last few weeks. I think we'll see a similar upside to everything. The one pressure that's going to hold us down is macro environment. So we'll absolutely see what that looks like. So that's how I positioned myself for this coming. Holy smokes! This coming few weeks. So all I have expiring until the end of next year is basically 860s, 900s, and a couple 850s. And that's all I really want. I don't really want to have to mess with it every single week and worry about what's upcoming. The rest of all the plays, which we're quite a bit down on, are expiring at the earliest January 21st. So like, that gives us a chance to get into that earnings run up. A few more catalysts on the way. And some of them I even rolled all the way out till February. I think we even have a few down there. So we even have some 800s, 775s. Grab some of those. Depending on what happens towards the end of the year, we may roll some of those out a bit further. But at this point, I'm probably not going to do absolutely anything until the end of the year. Kind of just take a little breather, a little break, and whatever happens in the short term really doesn't bother me, right? So we can pull back another $50, $100, whatever. The only thing that I will do is take money from other sources and purchase more shares if we happen to dip down into the 800s. Like I said, like I have been saying, I will leverage as much as possible and purchase as many shares as possible next year. I'm fully confident we'll see, anywhere between $1,200 and $1,500 during the year as far as the trading range, and by the end of the year, $1,400, $1,500. I'm very, very highly confident of that $1,400, $1,500 level by the end of the year. So I can continue to roll out as much as I need to until then with very high confidence. All the short-term stuff just doesn't really matter all that much to me. It is stressful, obviously, seeing numbers, seeing red and seeing numbers go down and all that stuff, but long term, this just won't matter. This will be another blip. And I mean, this is just all part of it, right? So especially when selling credit spreads, since our maximum upside a lot of times is just 20%, but our maximum downside is the rest of that 80%. So when we're down, we're really down. And when we're up, we're kind of climbing up slowly. But I don't intend to take any realized losses, just get things rolled out and take more time to collect the premiums long term. And I think that's about it. So I'm just going to keep a little bit of buying power and purchase probably a couple more shares, just depending on what price action does. I'll wait till we go down a little bit, grab another share. If we happen to hit the 910s or something like that, I'll grab a few more. And then, like I said, if we dip down into the 800s, oh my gosh, my other accounts, I'll sell off equities that I've held for quite a while and just stick them into Tesla, because I think that is a absolute no-brainer, 40-50% upside for next year. So that just makes sense to me. All right, guys, love you. Like I said, I'm still catching up on work stuff, so hopefully we'll have a chance to get everything back to normal, like regularly scheduled videos. Was able to do the live stream last Saturday, and then get back on a regular basis in the Discord as well. All right, love you guys. Have a great day, and let's not lose a lot of money.